What's up, Internet? It's January. So let's break into Mission 107, get 2024 kicked off. We're gonna do things a little bit different in this video. Let's break into the box. Mission brief, right there, mission brief 107. Check it out right there. Hey, a little write-up from yours truly, closing out 23, going into 24. First up in the basic box, whoo, nose slap. That right there is what you just saw me hit. I'm taking it. You know, I always thought that this was just for like the power lifters or to try to wake somebody up after they got knocked out, you know what I mean? And some of them are brutal and horrible. But this one, it's got peppermint with it as well, so it's like a refreshing smelling salts. But man, to get you like going, like to wake you up, to get you, hyped to do something to kind of get the juices flowing or just bring some clarity to you, because it clears your sinuses. I freaking see better. I use this stuff. Yeah, the Uberleben Tender TP actually does really well sustaining fire long enough to where you can start adding more sticks, small sticks, and then work your way up in size of sticks to get your fire going. So in this package, open it up, you got 1, 2, 3 TP pieces. There's 4 in each piece section. And up here at the top, we have some of the center support section. Burns pretty freaking hot. I don't know if there's any accelerant or anything in there. It's a part of the airflow. Like, the airflow is freaking great in there. And you may be asking yourself, why in the freaking crap am I gonna spend time putting something like that together to start a fire? Why not? Quit being a turd, okay? You're supposed to have fun out there. You got kids with you, obviously they'll enjoy putting that thing together, watching it burn, and get that fire going. Like that center logo, and this joker will burn. You gotta maintain your blades. You gotta keep your blades nice and clean and protect them from rust, moisture, all the bad things, right? This is 100% all natural, free of chemicals, food grade stuff, right? Why food grade? Because we use our knives to cut meat, prepare meals. We use knives for that. You don't want to be adding any chemicals, okay? You do not need to heat up your blade or anything like that to use this. Wipe it on, kind of massage it in there real good. Wipe off any excess. You can use this on your handles, wood handles, leather sheaths, your leather belt. I mean, it's a wax, okay? It's a protectant, and it does awesome. This right here is the coolest key ring ever. Yeah, as you can see, there's a gap there on this key ring, but if you rotate it, it goes back perfectly flat again, right? But as you can see, the way he's got this kind of bend in here, there's an area that you pinch. So when you pinch this right here, and it just opens up, and you can rapidly take your keys on and off of this thing. No sticking your freaking thumbnail in there or trying to jab a toothpick in there to hold something open, and none of the freaking keys getting bound up on each other. So you get 3 small key rings, and these are flat, which I like. Sometimes it's the little things you're like, oh yeah, it's advanced box time. The Ulu knife design, one of the coolest freaking knife designs and shapes ever. Old Deadfish here, they've kind of upped the game a little bit on this Ulu design. Look at that, we got an olive wood handle, top grain leather freaking sheath. Oh man, it's beautiful. You can do push cuts like this where you're cutting vegetables, you could be cutting meat, doing kind of like a scissor action, cutting straight lines on leather or hides, pull at the hide, and it's just got this sweeping motion that you can go in there and you can just freaking take a hide off of a deer. Spine is nice and thick right here, very comfortable in the hand. And there's your sheath right there. Well, that right there is an awesome freaking knife. Put that right there. Pro box time. Pro and Pro Plus, you're gonna love this. The Solo Stove Titan. What a lot of people don't know is Solo Stove makes travel size Solo stoves. And they're literally just miniature versions of the larger Solo stove. So this is the Titan version. You take this top off, flip it up, and that is your pot support. So you can put your pots and pans, cups, things like that over top of this, boil water, prepare your meals, and it's built just like any other Solo stove. So you got your 304 stainless double wall here. It's got a grate here at the bottom, and then down into the ash area of the firebox there. Completely flat on the bottom, airflow holes at the bottom as well, going in through the secondary burn area. Freaking awesome little stove right here. Sticks, twigs, small pieces cut up from firewood go in here, so you're not using a whole lot of material, and it burns efficiently and hot. All right. It is Pro Plus time. It's Pro Plus time. The Grand Fratello Doug Marcotta designs right here, and there's a picture of my buddy Doug right there. And it's nuts what somebody that knows what they're doing can do with a knife like this. So I went up to see Doug and hung out with him for a couple days. We did some training. You know, he's showing all the cool stuff. You can baton with this. You can camp cook with this. You can throw this. You can beat the crap out of this blade. Look how freaking thick it is. Big, thick. This thing's like 16 ounces, but it's a balanced 16 ounces. You don't feel like you're holding a 1 pound freaking knife. Right here, 8.5 inch blade, 12 1/4 inches overall, top grain leather sheath, 420 stainless steel. Go out in the woods, beat the crap out of this in the woods. Baton your freaking firewood, make shelter with it, cook your meals with it out in the wild, cook your meals with it in your kitchen. But you can also train with this as a self-defense, device. It's effective. You're gonna see more of Doug. I talk to Doug like weekly. We've become really good friends, and he's a creative goofball like me. Like we had so much fun just hanging out together for the few days that we did. He likes the outdoors, he likes hunting, he likes fishing, he likes knives, he likes training, he likes all the stuff that most of us as BattlBox subscribers and BattlBox employees do. He also is working on getting trainers made up for these, so we can sell trainers so that you can use this and train with the same knife but not having an edge on it, so you don't have to worry about cutting it. Man, I had so much fun learning from him and training with him and him showing different things. Like, it's a lot of fun. So if you would possibly be interested in getting some trainers of a trainer of this knife, let me know, and down in the comment, I'll pass that on to Doug to see if he wants to go forward with that. And also offered up the option of potentially, if you buy a trainer, you get some online training video material directly from Doug for using this knife in the way that he knows how to use this knife. You know what I mean? So I think that's really cool. So if you're interested in that, let me know down in the comments if you would like to be able to get your hands on a trainer version of this knife and some sort of training to go along with it. It'd be really cool.